He was the first Pakistani-born player to wear the baggy green, and the man who was dropped 7 times only to come back and conquer the world. From the wilderness of 2019 to becoming the ICC Test Player of the Year, Usman Khawaja didn't just play for Australia. He changed the face of the game forever. Today, we go inside the final incredible chapter of an unbreakable legend. Born in Islamabad, Pakistan, Usman moved to Australia at just 5 years old. Growing up in Western Sydney, the cricket he saw on TV didn't look like him. He famously said, "I was too embarrassed to say I was from Pakistan because we were called curry munchers." But he let his bat do the talking. In 2011, right here at the SCG, he made history as the first Muslim and first Pakistani-born player to represent Australia in Tests. It was a fairy tale debut, but the road ahead was anything but smooth. For the next decade, Khawaja became the yo-yo of Australian cricket. Dropped and recalled 7 different times. To understand the genius of Khawaja, you have to look at his technique. Early in his career, critics labeled him as lazy, a word often unfairly used for elegant left-handers. They said he struggled against spin and couldn't handle the moving ball in England. But what did Usman do? He went back to the drawing board. He developed a unique shuffle across the stumps that became his trademark. He transformed himself from a standard stroke player into a master of batting time. By the end of his career, he was the only Australian batsman who could look equally comfortable facing 150 kilometers per hour, thunderbolts from Mark Wood, or the turning webs of Ravichandran Ashwin. He didn't just play the game, he solved it like a puzzle, proving that elegance and grit are not mutually exclusive.
Down comes Khawaja and gets it nicely.
Between 2019 and 2021, Usman Khawaja was in the cricketing wilderness. Most players at age 33, after being dropped from the national side, would have transitioned into T20 leagues or simply retired to a commentary box. At one point, he wasn't even the first name on the team sheet for Queensland. But this is where the FactOver of his career gets interesting. Instead of getting bitter, Usman got better. He took over the captaincy of Queensland, leading them to a Sheffield Shield title. He started a foundation to help underprivileged kids. He found a life outside of cricket, and ironically, that lack of desperation is what made him dangerous again. He realized that cricket didn't define him as a man, and that mental freedom turned him into a run machine. By 2019, many thought his career was over. He was nearly 35, out of the team and forgotten. But then, the miracle of 2022 happened. Travis Head caught COVID, a door opened at the SCG, and Khawaja didn't just walk through it, he smashed it down. Back-to-back centuries in his comeback test. What followed was one of the greatest late-career surges in history. He dominated in Pakistan, conquered India, and was the backbone of Australia's 2023 World Test Championship victory. In 2023, he wasn't just good. He was named the ICC Test Cricketer of the Year. But Khawaja's legacy isn't just about runs. His retirement announcement in January 2026 was one of the most honest moments in sports history. He didn't just say goodbye, he went off the leash. He leaves the game with over 6,000 test runs, 16 centuries, and a reputation as the people's champ. A man who stood up for his faith, for human rights, and for the next Usman Khawaja, who, let's look at the numbers of a legend. Tests: 88, 6,200 runs, 43.49 plus average. He finishes as one of Australia's top 3 most successful openers of the modern era. But more than the runs, it was the grace. The way he played spin, the way he left the ball, and the way he carried the hopes of millions. Usman Khawaja didn't just play for Australia, he changed what it meant to play for Australia. He holds a unique record of scoring centuries in both innings of a test match at the SCG, a feat shared by only a handful of legends like Ricky Ponting. Furthermore, his record in Asia, previously his Achilles heel, became his greatest strength. His 141 in Dubai against Pakistan is still cited by coaches as the blueprint for how a non-Asian batsman should play in the subcontinent. He wasn't just an Australian great, he was a global master of the conditions. In his final years, Khawaja became more than a sportsman. He became a symbol of courage. We saw him fight for the right to wear a simple peace symbol on his shoes and bat. That, more than any century, is his greatest gift to the game. That's the legend of Usman Khawaja. For more deep dives into cricket history, subscribe to FactOver. Thanks for watching.